I'm gonna add that clip of young King Dave to the end of each episode.
Is that the big guy that we've been sending back and forth?
Dude, it just makes me laugh so much.
That guy is. I've never seen that clip ever, and now I just sent it to everyone.
So he's dead, by the way.
Oh,
But
that makes me
yeah,
sad.
yeah. I mean, but yeah, like a few years ago, I came across that. I literally went. I literally. This is how much effort I put into this. I went on the dude's Instagram because it's still up. Found the video, screen recorded it, clipped that part, and sent it to you. So you can thank me for all the enjoyment that your friends get because I took the time out of my day
You did.
to get young King Dave his just due.
Yeah, he got flowers. He's got to have his flowers right now. I'm not joking. I probably sent that a dozen times a day, and it doesn't make sense when I send it. I just send it like it's just funny.
I
For
mean,
those of you listening, you'll see in a second, I guess, because Andy's gonna clip it.
I'm gonna try to clip it right there actually, but yeah, young King Dave, king forever in our hearts, gang.
You know what? I'm gonna.
It's just too good. How was your holiday? How was Ham's holiday? Where'd your audio go? What did you do? I can't hear shit. What did you do?
Can you hear it now?
Now I can hear you.
Awesome, great. No, it was a good holiday. Christmas was it was Christmassy. Hung out with friends and family a little bit, and um, Hammy was we hosted, which is weird. But Hammy was wild. He was on one, and he's just a little guy, so unfortunately, he's probably stressed out a little bit, but he's good now. How was your holiday?
I was busy, man. Kids and family and yeah, busy but good. Kids were happy. Dog was happy. It's all that matters.
That is all that matters.
All that
As I
matters.
get older, I appreciate the holidays a little bit more than I used to.
Actually,
Which is
you know what
sad.
I've noticed since I've gotten older, and I'm probably of the I hope of the majority, but probably of the minority in this. I love simple when it comes to holidays. I shouldn't say hate. Excuse me. I strive
Awesome.
for every
That's great.
holiday. Thank you. Every holiday to be as like laid back and low key as possible. Like keep the food simple. Keep the like don't give me we have to be at this place at this time and do this and everybody's got to wear this and bring this like for Christmas this year, Christmas Day, my dad made homemade pizza, which he loves doing, so that was the most extravagant thing.
Love that.
We started at my house. Kids opened their stuff in the morning. Went over to my folks' house, had pizza, watched NFL. It was great.
No.
Like
Yeah.
I don't like making holidays complex.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
that's me
I don't
being
know.
curmudgeon at this point, but I don't know.
What a word. This episode's title is Curmudgeon. I don't know what
Curmudgeon,
that
yes.
means. I have no idea what that means, but
Like crotchety old fart, like old like and
I
not to
context clues, I
offend.
got it. But
Yeah, I was gonna say like old Jewish guy, but not to offend any of our Jewish listeners.
um yeah, no, I don't I see a lot of the parents that I follow do like games and such and like have like a whole like
Games are fun.
itinerary. No, games are fun, but it's like I have a whole like itinerary for the day. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not, but whatever. We ours was very simple, so that's all I care about.
Yeah, and we had NFL football, 3 games of NFL football on Christmas Day.
Yeah, unfortunately, that last one I thought was going to be the best game was not the best game. But it is what it is.
But all right, so let me ask you this then. So we both are somewhat of NBA fans, right? And NBA has typically monopolized Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much think that the NFL did one of these
Yeah.
and laid his nuts on the table and said, "This is our holiday now."
Potentially, the NBA's been killing it. I think I don't. I guess I shouldn't speak for the players, but I have a feeling that if you polled the players, they'd be way more happy. They're just
What do
like
you mean?
they're just such a like Adam Silver's such a players first president of the, or whatever you would
Commissioner, yeah.
commissioner. There you go, whatever you call him. And Roger Goodell is fine. I just think people don't necessarily they call it the Gnome Fun League for a reason. At some point, Did you
Well,
just hear my dog just fall or something?
yeah, that
Goodness
was awesome.
gracious!
Roger Goodell is good for the business. Adam Silver is good for the product and the players.
Probably the viewer, yeah, and the viewer, yeah. I,
Yeah,
I
like
get that.
I think Adam Silver is a G, number one. He's done great things for the NBA. But
Oh, he definitely has.
in terms of like if we're talking about the business aspect of it, the NFL's king. The NFL is year round king of professional sports.
It's not even close.
No,
I mean, it's not.
no,
I am I'm happy to watch NFL on Sunday, or Christmas, excuse me, on Monday. But I do think the NFL needs to stop with Thursday night football. They're all terrible. They're all terrible.
most of
There
them have
hasn't
been really bad.
there hasn't been a game this year that I've like, that's a good game. Like, I can't. I try to watch all of them, but I just can't. Also, stop putting the Jets in those spots. Goodness gracious! But no, yeah, no, I'm a fan of football on a Christmas day. So keep doing it. That's fine with me.
Yeah. I mean, in a perfect world, I think Thursday night football you could get rid of it and move it to Friday.
I just think, give me, you know what I'm tired of? So I have Red Zone. I don't like 12 games or 13 games in a day,
Mm-hmm.
and 9 of them are at 12.
Yep.
But 3 and 4 of them are at 25 or whatever. No, excuse me. Put the Thursday night game away and put it in one of those spots. I don't need to watch football on Thursday night. I don't.
So do
My
you
wife hates it.
are you I'm feeling really stupid for asking this. How old are you again?
I just turned 30.
That's right. Okay. So are you old enough to remember NFL what is it? NFL primetime or whatever with Chris Berman and Tom Jackson?
Of course. Oh yeah. Oh, that was
That
the,
dude, that
golden ages.
whoever thought of Red Zone should thank Berman and TJ for whatever they did because that was Red Zone before Red Zone. And that was better if you ask
Yeah.
me.
And Berman still does his things. I don't know if Tom Jackson does.
I don't know, but that show with the two of them was gold. Like
It was
that
amazing.
when you had Gruden, Tirico, and Jaws on Monday Night Football, there was
Yeah.
nothing better.
I miss Gruden, and I'm really sad about whatever's going on with him in the NFL. So
Yeah, I mean he
Gruden was
he
awesome.
did bad things, and that's that's a story for another time. But like just from an entertainment value standpoint, what he brought to Monday Night Football, dude, that threesome crushed.
Yeah, it was great.
And
Did Gruden do bad things though? He said some. He
I
said some
didn't
funny
he
stuff.
say some racist shit in emails,
I don't
right?
even know if it was that racist. I don't even think it is. This is when I get canceled. I just think it's a good like roasting session. I would roast you right now and say you're a bald guy and
I
or
mean,
whatever.
I said your rapper name is Fat Boy Red, so I mean,
Which would be sick. I am a fat boy, Red.
gang.
I ate a lot of food. Gang.
No, I
You're
don't know.
such a dad. But anyway, neither
I
here nor there.
yeah, I don't know honestly. I don't know if it was, and again, I'm not minimizing anything because I don't know what was actually in the emails, but what was released didn't sound like it was horrendous. It was
Yeah.
probably not good.
Yeah. It's just
Um,
the thing
but
that I boils down to me is like, why would you put that in an email? Like what are you
right.
doing?
So it's just like in the NBA when Ja Morant got his suspension for the gun thing, right? He was posting guns on social media.
That is so stupid.
It's what he was doing was not illegal by law, but he did break the rules of the employer of his NBA contract.
Yeah. Well,
And that's kind of like what I get the feeling, and I don't want anybody coming after me thinking I am minimizing what John Gruden did. I don't know what he did.
yeah.
Just the feel that I have is similar to that of like he broke bylaws that were in his agreement, which if he did that, he deserves to be punished.
The
It is what
John
it is.
the John Morant thing is a little different because they literally were like, "Hey, don't do that again." And then a week
And he did
later
it
or
again.
a month later, he did it again.
Right.
And it's like, what are you, dude? What are you doing? You're talking
Yeah.
about a guy that missed out on hundreds of millions of dollars potentially.
Yeah. And I mean, it's like, dude, number one, it's in the collective bargaining agreement, which is voted on by the players. Number one.
Mm,
Number two, it's literally in your contract that you were probably going to sign for $200 to $300 million.
Right.
I'm sorry, if you're going to hand me $300 million, I'll probably do near anything that you ask me to do. Just going to throw that out there.
Oh, if you gave me $200 million right now, I would be the most churchy choir boy of all time. I wouldn't even leave my house. I wouldn't even leave my room. And if I knew that if I did something that was going to affect that, until that was in my bank account, I wouldn't do a single thing.
Yeah.
I really would.
Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things that again brings me back to like you appreciating what like LeBron James has done with image. Let's talk
Unbelievable.
image and optics. Like you can't replicate
Unbelievable.
that.
Nope.
Like you should be able to, but you can't. You can't replicate what he's done in terms of staying clean, not being a nuisance in the media, getting his people in the right mindset, and making sure they're doing the right things in their respective avenues. Like that's the blueprint, man. And I
He's the best. Like just
he
because
is
of
the
that.
best. And with the back to the Gruden thing, like it's purely speaking from his addition to the enjoyment level of football. Like remember, I think he signed like $100 million contract, right, or
10 years,
something.
$100 million, all
And
guaranteed.
dude, you fucked it away.
I think, and he's in a lawsuit with the NFL right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna go, but man. Anyway, I guess we didn't need to start with John Gruden, but hey,
No, we did. I mean, we kind of started with Young King Dave, so it's okay.
what did he do? Is he a rapper?
He was one of those like TikTok, SoundCloud rapper dudes. He smoked a lot of weed on social media and just like I don't know that it's honestly just that one clip. It just brings me so much joy, and I love
I'm gonna go find him.
it. You just search Young King Dave on Instagram. Shout out Young King Dave, by the way. Rest in peace. So I wanted to actually, before we get into the real meat and potatoes of the show, I did get a couple of requests for a giveaway in 2024.
Ooh,
So back to Diet Mountain Dew. Y'all need to sponsor us because I would love to give away one of these. But I would love to give away one of these,
yeah,
right?
those are cool.
A Yeti. I had this made. My ex-wife made this for me. It's awesome.
Those are awesome.
It's literally my favorite cup in the entire world. I would love to give away one of these.
And how much Diet Mountain Dew can you fit in that?
This is a 30-ounce cup.
There you go. That's
So I
all
can
you
fit
need.
30 ounces of Diet Mountain Dew in here. Okay. We're waiting for you. Also, if Diet Mountain Dew doesn't want to come calling, we'll be happy to work with Manscaped again. This is the Crop Reviver. You can spray this on your junk if you need a little freshening up throughout the day. It's great.
Hey now, okay.
And give a little sniff here.
This podcast
Smells delicious.
is already going to be unhinged. I like the more unhinged.
Or
If we're together, there's no guest. It's not good. I mean, it's
oh, it's
good, but
great.
it's unhinged.
It's
It's
great.
way more unhinged.
Steven, you want to come back on the show and talk about your balls smelling good? We'll bring you back.
I talked to him today.
Yeah,
Just for a little bit. My wife really likes his music.
dude, his music's awesome.
Yeah, yep. I like his music.
Yeah, we love you, Steven. You're welcome back anytime. All right. So Diet Mountain Dew, Manscaped. We talked. What if Diet Mountain Dew and Manscaped made like? I'm getting off rails here. So holiday recap. Again, wishing everybody a very happy holiday season. Whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. I apologize for not knowing any of the other holidays that are going on right now, but whatever holiday you choose, Festivus. If you celebrate Festivus, you want to air some grievances, let us know. But personally, this holiday season, and I would love to know your feedback on this, Q. I love this holiday season. I love holiday seasons. I don't like particular just holiday days. Like Halloween, spooky season, here for it. Give me all the movies. Give me all the pumpkin spice. Give me all the decorations.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas season, whatever holiday again you want to celebrate. Season, give me the food. Give me the decorations, which you can still see are up in my living room. These have been up since November 3rd, by the way. I like the holiday seasons. I like to be able to enjoy it for more than one day, especially being a parent, because like there's a big buildup to the holidays, and then it's like it's gone. So like, what's your take on holidays, and like how do you go about like ranking your holidays throughout the year?
I don't know I don't know if I really have a take on holidays outside. I like them outside of like I think Valentine's Day is kind of a crock of shit.
Agreed.
Uh,
Sorry, Kelly.
I would say if I don't know if she likes it either necessarily. I I think it goes for me. It goes Christmas, Thanksgiving, fourth Halloween. I think for me, if I had to rate them, I love the fourth. My family did. My uncles are pyromaniacs, um, so they like blowing stuff up. They spent a ridiculous amount of money every single year. I like barbecuing. I like the food. I like the hanging out. I love spooky stuff, and that's number four. So that's actually wild for me to say, but I'm a big scary movie guy.
Hmm.
So I will watch any show. I love that. The reason why it's four, excuse me, because my wife hates all that stuff. She hates scary stuff. Um, but it's also the start. Like Halloween's the start of the best time of year. Um, you know what I mean? Like once Halloween's here, you're like, oh wow, that means Thanksgiving's almost here, and that means Christmas is almost here, and that means New Year's almost here, and I love that. But and then Thanksgiving, Christmas, self-explanatory. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, I can get behind that. What do you think is the excuse me? What do you think is the holiday that you would get rid of first?
Probably. I mean, yeah, probably Valentine's Day. I mean, is that even count? Like, I don't know. Um,
I don't know, because like my mind goes to Valentine's Day because it's stupid. Sorry. Or like Columbus Day because it's not really a holiday when you talk about what the actual day represents.
well, Thanksgiving too, I guess. I mean, if you wanted to get
Yeah,
real, because but my thing is like I see that those points. I think my thing is that's not why we celebrate them anymore. Like
right.
Thanksgiving, we don't celebrate. I get it. I do. Columbus Day is now called Indigenous Peoples
Indigenous
Day,
People Day. Yeah,
which is I think I heard a comedian say this. I think that's even a little worse. Like he just categorized everyone else as indigenous people that like into one group, like whether you're Indian or not, or
yeah.
or what Native American or not, I should say. um, but I don't celebrate. I don't think like America. I think if you asked everyone, like, hey, what's the point of Columbus Day? You'd be like, oh, it's it's supposedly the day that Columbus, landed or founded or found America, which he didn't, right? Like I think that was proven that he actually,
Well,
um,
that's like DeSoto, the explorer that found the Mississippi. He was gonna like someone was gonna find it eventually. It's not like a
yeah.
discovery.
I don't think I think people just I think people. Let's be real. You okay? I'm just going to be real. We're just celebrating because we have a day off of work. Just shut up. Everyone, shut up. Like, and you don't because you work for yourself. Like you're a trainer. Maybe you do take it off. But
Hmm.
like most people, I'm saying the general public. You work at Mastercard, you're going to have that day off. You work at a hospital, you're probably well. No, I shouldn't say that, but you may have that day off. You work for government, you're going to have that day off. It's one of those things. Let's just keep it real. You
Hmm.
like the holiday. Let's not bitch about it. But anyway,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I hear that. I mean, to be the sappy side of things, like getting together with family, friends. That's the reason we celebrate it.
Yes.
But I mean, let's be honest. Like Valentine's Day is a Hallmark holiday. I'm not opposed to Valentine's Day. I don't think it should be a holiday. You
I
know,
mean,
but I would also throw this out. If you need a holiday to give your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, a gift, you're
yeah.
kind of fucking lame. Like you should really just do that throughout the year spontaneously. Yeah, spontaneous. Oh, I did that spontaneously anyway. You shouldn't have to have a day on the calendar be like, "Oh, I need to go get you chocolates and flowers today. Will you love me?" No, like
And I'm sure people appreciate it. Like my wife doesn't like flowers, but I mean, if we'll go back to like why people get so triggered about Columbus Day or what was Columbus Day and Thanksgiving, isn't like Valentine's Day?
it's the Saint
Isn't it
Valentine's Day massacre.
right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused about that. I know that didn't happen, obviously, in America because there. Now, I'm not a history guy, right? But that was before America, right? Yes. No.
I
No.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I don't know.
That but
Someone
that, but
fact check
that
us.
just proves the point. Nobody who the fuck knows.
You don't care. Mm-mm.
Like okay, I like giving gifts and things when I have the opportunity to, right?
Mhm. I think it's my love language.
So what makes it more special to just randomly say, "Hey, I got you this on a Tuesday in March," versus Valentine's Day? Why is that more special? Like you okay, so like if you and Kelly are gonna go out for a date night, and let's say you just bring a random, let's say you get her this tuba aquaphor. I'm just using this because it's right next to me. This can represent whatever gift you want, and you bring this to a random dinner. Is that more or less special than doing it on Valentine's Day? Probably more, right?
I would agree because it's not like there's not a precedent set for that. It's like on Valentine's Day, you expect something. Someone would appreciate the spontaneousness, if that's a
Spontaneity.
word, spontaneity of going on a random date and then getting a present. I would agree.
Should we do a full podcast episode on big words?
No, as I know four of them.
Damn,
Sorry.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
I
Put
could
it in the Q and A.
potentially.
Let's let's do a poll here. Should we do a
Did you
podcast
get did
episode on big
are
words?
is are we is that a good are you segue king to Q&As? Is that what we're doing now? Or are we still
I
on
mean,
something?
I was about to pull up the couple good ones that I got. Yeah,
Look at that. Look at that.
did I do it right? Did I do good?
Well, now that we paused and questioned ourselves, probably not.
Okay.
But yeah.
Uh, so we'll go to our Q and A segment here. Shout out to I got two good ones that I'm gonna throw out this week. So this first one comes from a dear friend of mine, and by dear friend I mean someone that I like to talk shit with a lot. So we'll go shout out to Emily on this one, and Emily asked, "I would like to know between you and Q,
Hmm.
what are your guys' top food choices for the holidays, and what do you think is the most overrated food of them all for the Christmas season? XOXO, happy holidays, go fuck yourselves." Great. Well, thanks for that last bit of the message.
Um, I'll go first. Turkey. Turkey's overrated. It's trash usually. If you don't deep fry turkey or smoke turkey, I don't want it. I don't want it near me. Get it out here. Um, what's the food I'm looking? Is it non-traditional or traditional food?
I
Because I don't know what I don't know what
didn't
traditional
specify.
Christmas food
I
is.
mean, didn't
Oh,
specify. I would just say because like I like with me, my mom's side of the family Sicilian, so we have like stuff we do that's not traditional. That's gonna be
so
my favorite.
like this like my mom brought it. Like I made sliders and I almost burnt them, and I feel like an idiot. I forgot them. And then I
That
my mom brought
that's not gang status there. Q.
no, it's not no, but my mom brought a bunch of air fried stuff that we could stuff we could just put in the air fryer and eat, and I was like, that's like to your point, that's simplistic, that's easy. So this year, if this was gas pass content here, I'm gassing mozzarella sticks because that's what we do, and
Mm.
they are phenomenal.
I thought you were just gonna
Oh,
say air
mozzarella
fryer
sticks.
food in general because the air
That
fryer
too, though.
the air
Yep,
the air
facts.
fryer fucks. Um, so I guess yeah, mine overrated. I won't go with turkey just because you did it, but I also think turkey is unless it's smoked or deep fried, it's not necessary. I'm gonna go overrated holiday food is I'm actually gonna go in the drink fashion. Champagne. I think champagne is ass. It's gross. I don't drink much anyway, but champagne's disgusting. I don't want it. I don't drink it at weddings. I don't drink it at holidays. I think it's horrendously overrated, and I think it's honestly just booty.
I don't
Um,
know. I don't drink enough to really give you an opinion on that. I like
well,
bourbon. That's about it. So
bourbon is good, and I've had like good expensive champagne. I've had the cheap shit, and I don't like either one of them. I think it's gross.
okay. Well, they
But I don't
suck.
like white wine in general.
Oh,
I like a good red wine. Favorite would be any of the non-traditional foods. So like this year, my dad made homemade pizza for Christmas. My grandma will typically make like a stuffed shell or like a manicotti and homemade meatballs, things like that.
see, that sounds
I
great.
Yeah, and that's wonderful. And like when my kids and I came back to my house, we made Dorito nachos on
No,
Christmas night.
microwave. Those are the best.
No, not
Holy
micro.
crap.
No, Mike, get the fuck out of here.
You
No,
never did that as a kid. Stop it. You never did that
I
as a
mean,
kid.
yeah, but I'm a
My wife still does it.
35-year-old grown man. Like, come on,
Doesn't
like, give me a
matter.
little credit here.
Okay, so they're air fried or baked.
They're baked. Thank you.
Okay. Well, sorry. I just got excited.
No, but it was great. It was Doritos, cooked the meat, some little salsa con queso, shredded cheese, little pineapple sauce on it.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's big time stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
it's great. That was a Christmas. That was our Christmas night. It was awesome. So, short answer, non-traditional stuff. Like I don't like. This goes back to the simple thing. Like, yes, traditional foods make things simple, but I also think like it's fun. Like, I like food. Food makes me happy. Q likes food. Food makes Q happy. Bring some random shit for holiday.
Somewhat, yeah. Some would say I have a little bit of a disorder, but that's okay.
Fat Boy Red.
That's me.
Your first song could be called Disorder.
If I knew how to rap, it'd be problem. There'd be problems.
Steven, we need your help.
I don't think I could teach it. But
He might be able to help you out. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the question, Emily, and I will not go fuck myself.
shout out Emily.
Question, huh?
Shout out to Emily.
Yeah, big shout out, big love. All right, question number 2 we got from Rob. Rob wants to know, what is your top 3 Christmas movies?
Oh God.
I'll go first if you want.
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna go 3-1. Number 3 for me is gonna be Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I prefer that one to the first one, to be honest.
Okay.
Just showed that to my kids for the first time and they loved it.
Okay.
Number 2, I am gonna go Christmas Vacation. Nothing else really needs to be said for that. Number 1 is gonna be the Santa Claus, the first one with Tim Allen. That's my favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Okay. That's a that's kind of a non-traditional list too. I think. I am going to have to go in no particular order. Home Alone. We'll go Elf. Elf. I couldn't say that word for a second. And then Four Christmases.
Q Talk good.
You ever
Which one's
seen
Four Christmases?
Vince Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon?
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Oh, that's a good one. That's kind of like a newer one. I say newer, but it's probably 15 years old. Um, but like that, you know what I mean? Like Home Alone itself is, I don't know, 40 years old, something like that. 30 years old. No, it can't be 40 years old. It's 30
it's
years
probably
old.
like 25, 30 years old, something
Yeah,
like that.
something there. So yeah, I guess. And then Elf is 20 this year. That's
Elf would
for I
be my
think next
honorable
year.
mention. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's wild. So yeah, Elf, Home Alone, probably Four Christmases.
Yeah.
I just watched the movie Violent Night with the dude from Stranger Things and with
Yeah, yeah.
what's his name? I don't know, but that
The
was
not the one with no teeth, right?
huh? I don't
The
know.
the kid that doesn't have the front teeth.
No, 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 no. The cop in Stranger Things.
Oh, David Harbor.
Yeah, that's I don't know, but he's Santa Claus. Anyway, I thought that was a slightly amusing movie.
You want an amusing one? Watch Santa's Sleigh with WWE's Bill Goldberg.
I,
That is a piece of cinema, let me tell you, my friend.
oh boy, I don't know if I can do it.
I think you could handle it. It's ridiculous. It's
Sometimes
absolutely
I
ridiculous.
I get into the mood where I want to watch a ridiculous movie for sure.
Did you ever see the movie Krampus?
Yes,
Oh, we talked about that. Yeah, that's right.
terrible, but
What? Get out of here. That was a great movie.
no, it was terrible, but like one of those terrible good movies. Like, have you ever seen The Meg 2?
Is that the one with Jason Statham, right?
Yes, he
Yeah,
straight up.
those are
They're
horrible.
they're horrible, but they're good. Like you know exactly. Like he punches
Oh,
a shark.
I'm smiling because
Like
it's
he's like
entertaining. Like, I'm entertained while I watch it, but it's a horrible movie.
he punches a shark.
Like, I liken those movies to
I'm
any
dead.
Nicolas Cage movie ever made.
Uh yeah,
Any
no,
Nicolas Cage movie is not a good movie, but they are wildly entertaining.
I yeah, sure. Sure, yeah.
Have you ever seen Con Air?
No.
That's the best bad movie ever.
I mean, I'm just not a Nicolas Cage fan, I don't think. I, I
I mean,
like I like Ghost
nobody
Rider when I was
nobody
a kid.
is.
No, that's not true. He's got like a cult following.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's fair, but all right.
Whatever. Next.
Those are the two best ones I got. I got some more just stupid ones, but
Sure,
you get
so the
you get
stupid ones. I
you want
got
to hear?
stupid ones.
You got
Our
stupid.
Yeah, our
You want me?
friend,
Which one?
our friend, he's got really big quads and he lives in Tennessee. Don't say his name.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have
Um, he asked Andy, "Do you?" Well, no, he didn't ask Andy, but he asked, "Do you know the difference between jelly and jam?"
it.
We shouldn't say it on the air.
I was gonna say, do
I
I
don't
actually
know
need?
though.
Oh, I know. Do I need to say it?
I know. I was just joking.
Well, let's
I
say
told him I would use his real name, and then, but hopefully he listens to it. At least
to,
we gotta tag him, make a clip, and tag him in this.
oh, I'll clip him. Yeah.
We
To
need to
that,
get him on. He's like a professional wrestler now.
I know that'd be a lot of fun.
I just gave it away too much.
No, yeah, it's okay.
I
Uh, yes, I know the difference between jelly and jam.
I got really stupid ones like who wins in a 40, you or I, and it's probably me, but I have a partially torn quad.
Oh, you would beat me in a 40, 100%.
And that's the cool thing. I hope so because I definitely can't beat you in any lift. So um, yeah, I mean I got dumb ones like that. What else did you get?
I got a dumb one here. Okay.
I like dumb ones.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta find it. Da, 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 da. Okay. What? Why can't you hear rabbits having sex?
Oh God, I don't know.
Because they have cotton balls.
That's block that person.
No, it's great.
No, block that
Uh,
person.
I got it. Hold on. What does a dyslexic zombie eat?
Dude, who's sending you these? I don't know.
Brian's.
That okay, that's good.
That's pretty
I
good.
actually I actually like that one.
I
Okay.
got
Yeah.
one more dumb one, then
And then
and then
you
you.
can block this person. Cool.
No, I'm not blocking this person. What? What's the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea?
I know this one. Don't say it.
Do
Don't
you
say it.
actually know this one?
Yes.
Dang
Yes.
it. That's the best one.
I'm gonna throw up. These are so unhinged. We have no agenda because it's the this is a topic. Does anything happen during this week between Christmas and New Year's?
Oh, that's brilliant.
I don't think anything happens.
So I was talking about this earlier actually at work with somebody because the client of mine was asking me like, do we typically take time off between this time? And or I said it's a client's mom. Sorry, one of the high schoolers I trained, and so we were kind of trying to figure out like what actually makes the world go round in this 6 days, right?
Yeah,
Till New Year's Day. And here's what we came up with. You want to know?
sure.
Fast food and this is the
Yeah,
exception of like obviously like hospitals and shit like that, like emergency stuff.
of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fast food, gas stations,
Sure. Scratch offs, baby.
yeah. Uh, what was the other one? Shit. Fast food, gas stations, um, and like liquor stores, and that's about it.
I mean, like I have a couple people that I'm friends with that work for Boeing, and
Mm,
Boeing's huge around the St. Louis area, obviously.
airplane, air travel.
Um, um, and well, not only air travel, just they have many of places here to work at Boeing, and they're off until January 9th. They're
Oh,
they're
really?
they're they're essentially like no one will do business with us. We won't get it done in time. We're just going to essentially cut ties with the holiday, and you guys go live stress free. And then when we get back, well, it's kind of wild to think about.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to hear about like a company's fiscal year, right? Could end
Yeah.
2 weeks early. Like obviously, I've never been a part of that, being in the industry that we're in. You know, we're just kind of year round,
Hmm.
and we take time off when we can. But
Hmm.
yeah, I have I have a client of mine who He's a VP for Kazini, the knife company.
Oh, I don't.
Has given me some very nice cutlery, by the way. Um, he's been off for. He's like got the same amount of time off as my kids from school.
Wow.
His fiscal
See, that's
year
kind of
ended
neat.
the middle of December.
I like that.
I don't know.
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, so I'm my my full time job. Uh, we're going to 4 10s,
Hmm.
taking Fridays off. Like it's going to be weird to see. I think the pandemic, if there's a silver lining to come out of it, um, not being political or anything, but I think this work from home thing is really going to restructure. Well, it already has. It's going to start restructuring how people perceive work and workload. Like, do we need to be in office all the time? And I think very clearly the answer is no.
No,
Um,
I mean, put it this way: like if you're owning a company or if you're running a business, right? Um, what's your biggest scalable metric? It's or your biggest trackable metric. It's productivity, right? Like to
mhm.
make sure that you stay in the black. If you have the capability, and I've had conversations with people who like are lawyers and shit like that, and they, um, outside of being in the courtroom, like they've basically worked from home for the last 3 years now. If you can measure productivity and track it and see that people are working better out of their homes, which there is a like research that has been done with that in terms of like they feel more comfortable because they're able to like go to the bathroom when they need. They can not feel pressured about being in the office. Now there's obviously the social aspect of things that you can look at too, but from a pure productivity standpoint, I personally think if you have the ability to work from home, you should.
Yeah, I mean, there's a term. So you may not know this. My first degree is actually in education.
Hmm.
So okay, you didn't know. Well, cool. You're smart. There's a
I pay attention, and it was also on one of our first episodes together.
Oh,
So
sweet. I Well, see, my memory's about as good as an ant, but
we'll go with goldfish.
sure, sure. See,
You want to know a fun fact about the goldfish?
sure,
They have the worst memory of any living thing.
interesting. I've heard that before. That's very interesting. Um, I don't know. I'd give that goldfish a run for its money. But what was I saying? See, like,
Your degrees in
oh,
education, yes.
so there's a term that educators are taught called least restricted environment, and basically it's LRE, and basically
Hmm.
it's what you just said, what you just described. It's where is this child, this person going to um, learn the best and have the least restrictions holding them back during this learning experience. People that have LREs are those that need help learning. So you can
Hmm.
kind of take that term and you can use it kind of anywhere else. But also, if you're thinking of a business standpoint too, outside of payroll, your biggest expense is real estate. So
Yep.
why would you keep doing that? Like, why would you keep having these mountainous places and spending that much money when you don't need any of that real
Yeah.
estate for the most
Yeah.
part?
So the lawyer that I mentioned, we had the same conversation of like, hey, why are they making you go back into the office if your productivity hasn't dropped and things like that? And the answer that was given to the friend of mine was it's paid for and the lease is still active and we have to use it.
Dumb,
I understand that again from an expenses versus, revenue, like an in versus out type of thing.
dumb.
But at the same time, if you could maximize your productivity and make more money and be more productive and profitable, you would offset the cost and you wouldn't need it. And you could
Hmm.
probably actually like hire more people and get more things done. Obviously, it wouldn't take place right away, but it's like unless you're unless you're McDonald's, which
10,000
McDonald's
view,
say again,
10, 10,000 foot view. You got to
yes,
take for that.
yeah, and like so, like unless you're like McDonald's, whose biggest profit area is real estate. Fun fact. Um, like most companies aren't going to be making money, a ton of money anyway, or like you know, enough money to like justify paying for a space if they don't absolutely need it. Like if you don't have to store anything, if you don't need a warehouse or anything like that, and you have the ability to work, like people can work like you and I are, like we could technically be working right now,
Mhm.
doing something, right? And get everything done that we need to. I I used to do a lot of consulting just like this, telecommunicatively.
I knew that.
Can do everything you can online that you can do in person without like high-fiving the person, basically.
No, I agree. I mean, we didn't need to get into business
This is
over real
titled
estate.
Curmudgeon, so we're being curmudgeon.
Sure. Again, I'm going to pass because I forgot what I was going to say. Goldfish. Goodness gracious, get it together, dude.
Who could remember a fact better, Q or Ham?
My dog. No, I take that back. He can't. He doesn't stop chomping. We call it chomping because all this dude does is friggin'. But oh, Andy, let's get Mountain Dew.
Hey, Diet Mountain Dew. Hold on. Fun fact here.
Oh,
Another potential, bear with me for a second. Another potential,
he's gone.
I'm not gone, I'm right here.
Okay.
Another potential sponsor that I would love to invite is this beautiful thing right here. Okay?
Tell me what that is.
This is a cannabis infused soda.
Kind.
Okay? Kind.canico on Instagram. I'm being 100% serious when I say this, by the way. So, for those of you that know me, for the new listeners out there, know I am not a big drinker ever. I do support the use of marijuana. I believe I gassed marijuana on one of our previous episodes. As someone who is a parent who is very busy, um, going out drinking and being hungover sounds like the worst idea in the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Also, someone who has dealt with panic disorder since 2011 and anxiety and stuff like that, and don't want to use benzodiazepines, opiates, all that other bullshit to help. Cannabis has been great. And I found these beauties the other day at Binny's liquor store, believe it or not. It's fantastic. Purely from a standpoint of I can drink one of these, I can have my buzz, my fun feeling, and I can wake up in the morning and not feel terrible at all.
Hmm. Okay.
The only thing I feel terrible about is what I will eat that night. Uh, for the other night, it was one full large pizza and part of another one.
Dude, what is wrong with you? We're a fitness promoting people.
Hey, fitness.
You s-
I was fitting this pizza in my mouth. Okay,
that was good. You're such a dad. Good
thanks.
lord. So we're just basically scavenging for, uh, sponsors on this episode. Which hey,
I mean,
I'm about it.
I'd love to be able to give something away to. I mean, I had 11 people respond to the poll saying they would love a giveaway.
Well, let's do it. And
I would love to be able
we
to
need
give something away.
sponsors so we can work from home and do this. This would be
Well,
our full time job.
and think about it this way, right? If we can start making more money on this thing, we can have better camera setup,
That'd
which
be cool.
means the more like the
Better the production.
the better. Thank you. I talk good.
Words.
The better the words are hard, man. The better the production, the better the guest, the better the guest, the better the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Not that I don't love just talking to you one on one, but I really enjoy when we have a guest on the show.
No,
So
I get it. I'm the worst. It's understood. I'm not an Olympic athlete, or I don't have a world class voice, so I get it. But
sorry, you're gonna forget all about it in about 11 seconds anyway.
I will. I really will.
But yeah, so Kind Canico, big shout out, big fan. The orange creamsicle flavor is a little much, but I can work with it. I would also accept Ben and Jerry's as a sponsor. I feel like I've hoed myself out to you guys on Instagram a bunch. Um, I mean, what do I need to do, people?
This needs to stop. This episode's just Andy talking about sponsors again. I like it though.
I'm just saying,
Um.
what? Oh, I do. Okay. I will share. How about we? I got one more Q&A that's kind of dumb, but it's kind of fun.
Okay.
It's not a dumb joke either. Although I'm really mad that you wouldn't answer the one. All right, so I guess this isn't really dumb. This comes from. Hold on, sorry. This comes from, I'm gonna shout out Mike on this one. So Mike asked, what has been the best part and what has been the most difficult part about podcasting for you guys? That's a good question.
I'll go. I can't get anyone to get on here, although I have two people waiting. That's the hardest
What
part.
happened to your music guy?
No, he'll come on.
Well, when?
I don't know. Whenever you want him, really. I was kind of wait.
I told you to set it up.
I was waiting for kind of the new year to be done. To be completely honest.
All right, that's fair. That's your whole answer.
Yes.
Okay.
No, but Mike said his name Xavier. Xavier said he'd be here. He'd actually come to my house, and I was
Oh,
like,
nice.
no need to do that. We can just do it online, But that's he's sick. But anyway, the hardest part getting people on besides the people that I know
No,
personally.
I mean, I listen to his music. He's good.
He's very
I
good.
like him. Like,
Just
I
had
like
song with
it.
Dave East. Dave East is big time.
Yeah. I mean, I like the. I thought the vibe we had with Steven was good from the from the music aspect. So I mean, he's
Absolutely.
got Xavier has his
We just
top
need
three. What?
we just need chill people. That's all I was gonna say.
That yeah. I mean, that's the main goal. Um. So my answer for that, I'll go the most difficult part. Is the social media. I just don't really understand it. Hence part of
Ooh,
the reason why I have Q. But and now that our video doesn't suck, we're gonna have more videos out for you guys. So the
for the
social media like plugging is difficult for me just because I don't get it. I also just haven't taken the time to learn it, so it's my own fault. The best part, I mean, hands down, just meeting the people that I've met through this. I mean, I've gotten to meet professional athletes, CEOs, musicians. Uh, I mean, it's just been cool. Like the fact that people give time to this show is awesome. The fact that people take the time to listen to it is awesome. So just that, just very, very appreciative of all that, and hopefully, just will continue with more guests. Because interviewing is cool. I like getting to know people, and yeah. So I'm gonna go with that.
I concur. That's probably if I had to have a second answer, that would you kind of read my mind.
I would say another part too. The best part is trying to make Q uncomfortable with the things I say.
Um, no, it's never me. What I do is I think about the people that are my supporters and them listening, and they're like, "What in the fuck is this guy talking about over here?" See, and I usually don't curse. And there you go. I just did.
Got him. Yeah, it's just fun. It's all in good fun. I
It
have
is
a
fun.
yeah. Okay, so that's really all the Q&A. Let's move to this week's gas or pass section. Would you like me to go first or do you want to go
I
first?
have one. I'm gassing this show called The Outsider. Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
It's on Max. It's directed,
Okay.
I think, and produced by Jason Bateman.
Okay. I
Holy
like it
crap!
already.
It's a thrill. I'm only 3 episodes deep, maybe four. I don't know. I remember the too many concussion thing. But
Goldfish.
yeah, no, but it's awesome. It's like a thriller slash scary. I don't know where they're going yet, and it
Okay.
is awesome.
Okay. The
So that
outsider. All
gas.
right. Big gas. Um all right, I'm going to pass this week. And no,
Yes.
I'm not going to pass gas. Um we are
How
titling this episode Curmudgeon. So I'm going to be curmudgeon on something. What did I say? What?
the dad joke? I was like, how long have you been waiting for the? I'm
Dude,
not gonna pass
I've been a
gas.
dad for 7 years. I get to use all these whenever I want.
Whatever, just go.
Okay, so the episode title is Curmudgeon. I'm going to be curmudgeon on something really quick. Um, and this is probably going to sound really lame and stupid, but I am going to pass on people with dogs that don't that aren't nice. And what I mean by that is, so I obviously have children. I have a dog. My dog is very friendly, loves people, a lot of people. That's a terrible impression. I also have children who are very friendly. My children love dogs. For some stupid reason, all these uppity, stick up the ass, mostly stay at home people, not just moms or dads, stay-at-home people that are walking their dogs in the neighborhoods, always not always, will like take their dog to the other side of the street and not like just walk your damn dog on the side of the street that we're on. Like, are we gonna bother your dog that much if we say, "Hey, do you mind if I pet your dog?" I don't know. That just bugs me. I don't like that people are like not being friendly when they have something
You're
that
just looking at the standpoint of you being a father and you want your kids to enjoy the dog.
well that, but I mean even by myself. Okay. I am the type of person that I want to pet the dog even if I'm by myself. Okay, there's a funny story of me from 2019 in Venice Beach, California, literally sitting down at street corners, petting groups of dogs, just sitting down, petting dogs, getting left behind from the people I was there with. I like dogs. I want my kids to enjoy the dog too. But like, what makes a person just want to walk away from two of the most adorable children in the entire world? And yes, they are the most adorable children in the entire world, and not let them say hi to your dog. Like, are you that much of a bitch?
You're just passing on not kind, inconsiderate people. That's what you're doing.
I'm past. Okay,
But you're just
I'm
narrowing it down. I get it. I get what you're
yes,
saying.
yes.
Yeah,
I'm passing on people like just being like bitchy for no reason. Like
I'd like
what?
that.
Yeah, it just sucks. Like, and not just my kids either. Like if I was babysitting kids and they were outside and they saw a dog and like the person did that, I would say the same thing. You know, it's not just my children, but like I don't know. People suck. That's all I gotta say. I was gonna use a
Sometimes.
different word, but for the sake of you, I won't do it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I think uh, I think that was a very thought out answer. I get it though. People do suck. People are great most of the time. I think. I just think sometimes uh, I don't know, having a little perspective.
Like I
Uh,
just want to say hi to your fucking dog, lady.
yeah. Andy's this is so funny. You're so passionate about this. All right, what keeps you sane? All right, let's go on
Yeah.
to the.
God. Well, it's not that. It's not those
This
people.
is
I'll
not-
tell you that much.
oh, I think I might be slap happy or something.
We're off the rails here.
We are
Um.
a little unhinged.
So all right, we'll end this episode now before I say something that gets Q canceled by his family and friends. Um. Q, buddy, what's kept you sane this past week?
The holidays. I know it's cliche, but I enjoy hanging out with people. Yeah, like I said earlier, the older I get, the more I appreciate the holidays.
No,
Very short, very simple.
yeah, no, I appreciate that. Um, this is so oddly enough, I'm gonna say what's kept me sane this past week, and there's gonna be context to this. Is people and what I. Why are you muted? Let it out. Uh, but what I mean by that is like the people who like your people, like my people, right? My friends, my family, um, the coworkers I enjoy seeing, my clients, my kids, like the people put that I value so that I put my investment in, not people as a whole. Because again, you don't let me pet your fucking dog. I don't want anything to do with you. But to go along with the holiday season, like just the people that you want to see, the people that you make an effort to see, the people that you make an effort to do things with, like that, you know. Um, simple things like having breakfast with my buddy, lifting with a couple of my buddies, going out and getting burritos after, like those little things, and then obviously the bigger stuff with the kids, and family, and that kind of stuff. So, well, you gonna call me a hypocrite, you redheaded fuck?
No, goodness gracious.
Anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna end this episode here because all I'm gonna start doing is saying wild shit, trying to make you uncomfortable. But
I think no, you'll never make me uncomfortable. But I think I'm slap happy. I think that's what's going on right now. I'm just
perfect.
tired
And
of just being.
I'm the one drinking this, and I'm normal.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that there, guy. But
Well,
yeah, we'll go with that.
listen, I ran out of Diet Mountain Dew, and they haven't sent me any. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Um, in all seriousness, thank you all for listening, tuning in as always.
Like,
If you could
subscribe.
like, comment, share, subscribe. We're gonna put more effort into putting out videos on social media, the YouTube channel, all that stuff. If you know anybody that you would love us to interview, please send them our way. Again, we
Yes.
present. We are never gonna turn down anyone. Hopefully Xavier will be on the show soon. I've got a couple people working um, in the works. Fuck, words are hard. But hope you all have had a good 2023. You can end this year on a high note by listening to this episode right before your New Year's Eve shenanigans. Get fired up. Listen to just some word vomit come out of my mouth for 55 minutes, and then have Q be the reasonable one. So appreciate you all. Q, anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Nope. Hit that subscribe button, follow, all that fun stuff. Tag us, share with someone if you found any value. If you found any value at all, share it with one person.
Gang.
Gang.
Gang.